Hi Neha, welcome to telechecker.com. Thank you for
so
coming.
much.
How are you feeling?
Cape shot.
Okay, first movie, debut movie, all set to release. Excited, nervous. Share the feeling with us.
It's a combination of both.
Okay. Tell me, when you saw yourself for the first time on those big posters, what was your reaction like?
I wasn't in the country. I was away for my holiday. I came in 4 days later. But by the time everybody had already sent me pictures of the Juhu hoarding and all the newspaper scans and everything, I was, honestly, let me confess, I was so terrified facing anyone. I was like, people have so much high expectations of the film and all. Like, I know it's not a big film and also it's not a commercial film. So I'm not expecting something like a Dabangg or a Chennai Express out of it. But I just, as much as if my work is getting acknowledged, I'm more than glad about it.
Right.
So, but everybody, your friends and people who know you, who you've worked with and all, they're like, wow, this is our dream to see ourselves on the billboard of Juhu and stuff like that. Because so I was like, shit, everybody is so hyper about it and I don't know how to react. It took me some 3 days to accept everything and realize that, okay, this is happening, accept.
Right. You said it's not a commercial film, but it has all the ingredients of a commercial film. So why do you say that it's not a commercial film?
Because about the storyline, it's very realistic. It is, by commercial film, I mean like for Dabangg or Chennai Express, which are like out and out. So it is not like what you have been watching so far. It's a very different story. I feel every person who would watch it, irrespective of age or a male or maybe a 16-year-old girl or maybe a 40-year-old man, everybody will relate one or the other incident that yes, we have experienced this in our life.
Okay. Tell us about your character in the movie.
I play Jia, who's very me, actually.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and she's very today's girl, very independent, strong-headed, very ambitious. She knows her heart and she knows her mind. And the film is all about the incidences that happens in her life and the consequences of it.
Right. Tell us, how did you land this movie? I mean, what was the procedure that you went through?
I got a call. They wanted to meet up.
Okay.
The producer of the film, Sunny, wanted to meet up. So yeah, I was traveling at that time. So as soon as I came back to India, I met them. I heard the story, and the first narration was good to me. I really was convinced that yes, because it's all about Jia. What else do you want for a first film?
Right. How's it working with a senior actor like Rajiv Khandelwal, who's made a big name for himself in television and now he's in Bollywood? So,
I was nervous before the first scene that I had with him, and but he made me feel very comfortable, and he just told me just have fun, just forget about everything, and yeah, it was really nice.
Right. There were reports that he also had a say in the casting call and he was the one who also promoted your favor you to be cast in the movie. So is that
really?
true?
I'm not aware of it.
Oh, okay. Well, Rajiv has been quoted saying so.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not aware of it. Thanks for the information though. I will call him and thank him.
Okay. Let's go back to your childhood a bit. How did you enter this glamour industry? Was it a conscious decision or it just happened?
It was definitely not a conscious decision. I was a student at NIFT. I was studying. I'm a graduate in fashion. I got a call from Miss India and that's how everything took place.
Right, so you've been a contestant of Miss India, finalist
Yes.
of Miss India. That was way back in
2006.
So could you share?
Then I happened to represent India to the Asia pageant, which
That was
also
the next year?
The
Or the
2007, the following year.
Okay.
I came second over there, and also I won a lot of subtitles like the photogenic face of Asia, and I was the most popular girl over there and stuff like that. I have been getting offers since 2007, but as I said, I wanted to do something where I feel convinced that this is what I want to do. I did not want to be a cherry on the cake. Sorry.
Right, but it's been a long time, don't you think? I mean, 2006, 2007.
But it's worth the wait. I'm very happy.
Okay, it's worth the wait, you would say. Okay, share some experiences from your modeling life. How was it? The entire beauty pageant thing.
I think I am in the business for the love of what all it has to offer.
Okay.
Fashion is what I love. I have studied that. And then you get to travel, you get to meet a lot of people, you get to explore the world, you get to wear everything before it comes on the rack.
Right.
So
You're playing a fashion.
they're all perks.
You're playing a fashion designer in the movie as well. So how much of your own real life experiences did you draw in?
That's exactly what I said. Gia is so much like me because she's also a fashion designer, and I'm also, if I won't have been an actor, probably I would have been a designer.
So the director gave you a free hand to, maybe bring in your own experiences.
Oh no, Anish had done all his homework. He showed me the entire flow chart of everything. He showed me the storyboard. He showed me the characterizations that he has done for Gia. The dresses, the look, the hair, makeup, everything was done by him.
How difficult was it for you to enter Bollywood, if I may ask that? I mean,
It
was
was
it a
not
struggle
difficult at all.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but it really was not difficult at all. The only difficulties that I faced was to, how am I going to act? Because I don't come from an acting background, and I don't come from a theatre background. And the only difficulties that I had was to perform.
To perform. Okay, alright. Okay, a tough one. Bollywood is not known to be a very good industry, So, did you face anything of that sort? Like, let's say, the casting couch or anything of that sort? Did
Not
anything of this?
so far,
Okay.
thankfully.
Okay.
And I don't really think that only one particular profession, you can say only Bollywood casting couch exists only in Bollywood. I don't think so. It exists anywhere and everywhere, wherever. It really varies from an individual to another. You see the Delhi rape cases and the Bombay rape cases are happening anywhere and everywhere. It's not the small towns. Like every day, weather report has been accompanying with one or the other rape cases happening. And this thing is happening anywhere and everywhere. I don't feel you can restrict it to Bollywood, or you can just blame Bollywood for anything.
Right. The song from the movie Lucky Tonight has become a big hit, but we don't see you in that particular song. So do you regret not being a part of that song?
No, absolutely not. They have two songs.
Right.
They have two videos of that song. The other one is me.
Oh, the other one is you. Okay, alright. What kind of roles do you look forward to as an actress? What kind of roles would appeal to you?
I want to do a lot of varied stuff. I feel Bollywood is one privileged career that you can live more than just one life.
Okay.
For a real life, you are one person that you live in your real life. But when you're playing different characters, then you get the opportunity to explore different lives, their characterizations, their lifestyles. So in one film, maybe I'm a fashion designer, in the other one I may be a doctor, or I may be a dancer, or I may be somebody else. So I get to live that life as well.
But any specific director that you really want to?
There's a long list. There's a very long list.
Okay, give us 3 names.
Imtiaz Ali, Karan Johar, Sanjay Leela Bhansali.
Among the 2 actors that you've acted in the movie, Rajiv and Rayo, who was the most naughtiest on set?
Oh, Rajiv is very sober and calm, and he's not naughty at all.
So Rayo?
Yeah. Rayo also. I think I'm the more naughty one.
So did you play any pranks on these 2 actors?
No, with Rajiv I was a little scared.
Okay.
And with Rayo, he's too quiet. He's
Right.
way too quiet to do anything to him. And he's always in thinking zone of performing and characterization. Yeah, I did pranks on the other people, like my producer and director.
Tell me, between the 3 Khans of Bollywood, who would you like to act?
I'm a die-hard fan of Salman. I can die and I don't know how I'm going to react when I look at him. When I meet him.
Okay, so what do you like most about Salman?
His entire personality. It's
Okay.
not about the acting, it's not about his profession or something. It's the entire charm that he has, the attitude that he has, and the personality, the good heart that he has.
Your favorite food?
I am a foodie. I love to explore because I love to travel. So every time I go to a new place, I love to explore there.
But
Like recently, I just came back on 3rd from Switzerland and Paris holidays. I was trying the local cuisine over there, fondues and cheese and chocolate and everything.
okay. Okay, who is the hottest man in Bollywood?
I think Salman.
Okay. Tell me what is the book that you're reading currently?
It is Osho's The Book of a Woman.
Give one simple tip for both men and women to look good while they're going out for a party.
Comfort zone.
So
You can't look good if you're uncomfortable in what you're wearing. That's terribly awkward.
Okay. Alright. The last Hindi movie that you watched which you immensely liked?
Lunchbox.
You have an interesting love triangle in this story. Off screen, do you have any interesting love relationship with anyone, or if you could?
Right now? No, I'm very much single.
And ready to mingle?
No.
So who is your ideal guy?
I really want to focus on my work before I start. You want to pack it up? I really want to just focus on my work.
Okay, one question related to that. Tell me, what is your idea of an ideal romantic date? Or
It's
how
about-
should a guy woo you if he has to woo you?
I think it's all about the connectivity, the place or the anything else, the diamonds doesn't matter. It's about the connection.
So should he be tall, dark and handsome, or
Looks,
don't matter?
I'm beyond looks. I have too much, man. Hi there, this is Neha Ahuja. You're gonna see me in Ishq Actually, my first film, which is releasing on 25th of October. Please go watch it and keep reading teleshaka.com.